sponsors when they didn't want to listen. Watch my flow glisten like a dandelion. I think I'm multiplying my dope stack, you know that. I'm full of hate, because this world's full of snakes. You don't know who to trust, it's just another brother under.
Foul ground, Davila is under it. And they've done it! The Tigers have done it! For the fourth consecutive year, they are champions of the American League Central Division.
MLB The Show's special coverage of the annual 3-day Topps Amateur Showcase is on the air. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the prospects from the Central region and those representing the West. With first pitch just moments away, here's a look at today's starting lineups. Barry Landrum will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the West prospects, third baseman, Barry Landrum.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Now here's the pitch. Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Campos has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number one.
Batting second, left fielder
Alexis Abreu will stand in for the first time here. Now the first pitch. And here's another fly ball. This one's heading out to center field. Reyna is in his tracks now, and there's the second out of the inning. Sean Burden will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Now here it comes. Called strike 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but that's the third strike and the third out. Side is retired. An inning in the books, no score here on the show. Mark Winslow will start things off in the bottom of the second.
leading off for the West prospects, first baseman, Mark
First
Winslow.
offering on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Here's the pitch. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
And I know it's your first at-bat of the ball game and you want to work the count a little, but those were 2 pretty good pitches to have a rip at.
Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number one.
Shortstop,
Miguel Guzman digs in at the plate. Here's the first offering. 2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Now a ball hit hard toward first. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. He'll get it into second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Damian Gerber will take his cuts now. Fouled straight back. Bottom of the second here with no score. Pause, now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. And he struck him out.
Nice job right there to send that batter packing. And now that's 3 strikeouts for him in this outing. He looks to have pretty promising swing and miss type stuff for a young guy. And that's something that's always going to catch the eyes of the scouts and the front office execs. He'll do well to keep this up throughout this showcase.
Comes set, now the pitch. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Pablo Avalos makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. And this is on the ground toward the hole. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily. Gavin Carrillo will step in now. Now here's the first pitch. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. He's set. Now the pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
And he got him.
Well, you know, it's just like the song says. 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out right there. You know, this guy didn't put up too much of a fight at the plate, but you've got to give credit where credit is due. He went right at him, and he collects a dominating strikeout, and that's not going to go unnoticed in those stands.
Stepping in now, Barry Landrum. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. He's set. Now the pitch. And a swing and a miss. And another punch out here. 6 already. And that's out number 2.
Jeez. This guy's cutting them down like a lumberjack in Oregon. That's now 6 strikeouts for the guy. Pretty impressive considering that we know he's only going to throw 3 innings in this showcase game. Baseball evaluators and executives love those strikeout pitchers, and he looks to be one of those. So I'm guessing that his draft stock is on the rise.
Alexis Abreu is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Another 0-2 home. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Richard Wiseman will come in and pitch now. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he turned in a really good performance. His fastball had some good life to it, really mixed his speeds well, and he kept guys guessing all throughout.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Central Stars win this one 5-0. So long, everybody.
Here now our final line score. First for the victorious Central Squad.
All I think about
coming up a fortnight away, the best young amateur talent in the world have gathered to compete in the 3-day Topps Amateur Showcase here on MLB The Show. 1 game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the Central region. and the prospects representing the East. And with first pitch just moments away, here's a look at today's starting lineups. And then briefly, let's take a look at the two starting pitchers who get the assignment here. Mariano Hernandez will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off with the East prospects, center fielder Mariano Hernandez.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Now here it comes. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a little tapper that could wind up problematic down that third baseline. Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single. And now he squares around and drops down a good one. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. Pablo Vasquez will be the batter. Now the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Well, you know, it's just like the song says. 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out right there. You know, this guy didn't put up too much of a fight at the plate, but you've got to give credit where credit is due. He went right at him, and he collects a dominating strikeout, and that's not going to go unnoticed in those stands.
Into the box, Julio Varela, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Fouled straight back. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now another 0-2. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Arturo Padilla will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Using the fastball exclusively here, it's 0-2.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you've got to leave alone and make him bring something down.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Nice job right there to send that batter packing. And now that's 3 strikeouts for him in this outing. He looks to have pretty promising swing and miss type stuff for a young guy, and that's something that's always going to catch the eyes of the scouts and the front office execs. He'll do well to keep this up throughout this showcase.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Adam McGee will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
And he struck him out. Nothing across here this half. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Lee Kang makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Right fielder, Lee Kang.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. Stays alive here as this is fouled off to the right. Ready with another 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Ramon Castro will get his first cuts here. First offering on the way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And the 0-1 is lifted in the air out to right. Palacios is there, 2 down. Mariano Hernandez will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first. And this is lifted in the air out to left. Dominguez is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Alexi Ilez will come in and pitch now. So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game. It has been an enlightening weekend so far for the best amateur players in the world, the top 100 of whom have gathered to put their skills on display. And they'll have one more shot to impress here on Day 3 of the Topps Amateur Showcase presented by MLB The Show. This afternoon we wrap things up with the third and final game in this round-robin competition between the prospects from the Central region and the International squad. With first pitch just moments away, here's a look at today's starting lineups. Miguel Mejia will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off with the international prospects, second baseman, Miguel.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
He's going to want to keep that pitch down a little more. Day game, ball will be jumping, so you got to keep that ball in the park today.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now. Now here it comes. Stays alive here as this is fouled off to the right. He'll try again, 1-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Again, a 1-2. And he struck him out.
Boy, a good job of pitching right there. I like the way he really set him up throughout that entire at-bat and then finished him off to record the strikeout. Regardless of how he does in this Topps Amateur Showcase, I like the tools of this kid. I'm really interested to see where he ends up going in the upcoming first-year player draft.
Trevino is under this one as he has it right in front of the dugout for the second out. Willie Nieve will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 2-0 now.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
He did not like that one bit. Now, it's one thing to work it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Second inning upcoming here in Florida's Baseball City. The Central Prospects lead it here 1-0. Andres Ramos will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Right fielder.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball 1-1. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he got him.
Fooled him on strike 3 right there, and he gets that always satisfying backwards K. You know, major league teams and their scouts just love guys that can rack up the strikeouts. So we're going to see if he can collect a few more of those before this night's over.
Lawrence Ledbetter is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Got him.
Nice job right there to send that batter packing. And now that's 3 strikeouts for him in this outing. He looks to have pretty promising swing and miss type stuff for a young guy. And that's something that's always going to catch the eyes of the scouts and the front office execs. He'll do well to keep this up throughout this showcase.
And could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now. And that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Now another 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Yeah, and on one...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. The 3 of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Bill Wright makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Pitch on the way. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. And he's retired here, 1 away. Derek Putnam will step in now. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Campos is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. Carlos Montalvo will stand in here, hoping to pick up his club's first hit in the contest. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Miguel Mejia will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here. And
meanwhile, that pitch is off the catcher's glove as it skips away. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. The 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Rocco Ozuna will come in and pitch now. And boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you, and he came on to slam the door shut.
So that'll do.
La música de Harry Fraud.
Welcome, everyone, to this year's Major League Baseball first-year player draft. Today, the best up-and-coming baseball talent from around the country and the world, many of whom have just recently competed in the Topps Amateur Show baseball players. Today is a day these young men have been dreaming about and working towards their entire lives. We wish them all the best of luck and look forward to watching them develop into even greater ball players over the coming years. With that said, it's time to get started. The first pick is officially on the clock. With the first overall pick in this year's first-year player draft, the Arizona Diamondbacks select Lincoln Overmeyer, a starting pitcher from the West region. With the second pick of the first round, the Colorado Rockies select Mickey Getz, a closing pitcher from the West region. With the third pick in the first round, the Texas Rangers select Benjamin Allen, a starting pitcher from the Central region.
Okay, so another top draft prospect is off the board after that selection. A lot of people, and of course his new organization, have high hopes for him. What do you guys think about his future?
Well, I like this pick a lot. His talent certainly warrants him being taken early in the first round like this.
And welcome back to our minor league pregame show. Matt Vasgersian here as we draw nearer to the start of Double-A baseball in the Texas League with today's installment of the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Benjamin Allen will be our man to watch, and he's making his Double-A debut in this one after being the organization's first pick in the most recent first-year player draft.
Yeah, there's a lot of excitement around him, Matt. He was targeted pretty heavily heading into the draft, and they made it clear they were very happy they got the opportunity to draft him. And you know, he's still got a long road ahead of him before he makes his big league debut, but I'm pretty confident he'll be an impact player when he gets there. Now, it's time to work hard and prove why he was worthy of being a first-round pick.
Okay, we're looking forward to this one. Lineups and first pitch on the show coming up next. MLB The Show's Tour of the Minors takes us to the South Central region of the United States and a stop here in the Texas League. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Arkansas Travelers and the Frisco Rough Riders. And before we get too much further, here's a look at each manager's starting lineup here for the opener. And then briefly, let's take a look at the two starting pitchers who get the assignment here. Jeremy Wolf will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway.
Let's go! Jeremy Wolf.
And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Now here it comes. Right back with another fastball. It's 0-2 now.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Pitch on the way. In again, but too far in. It's 1-2. Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Again, a 1-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And as he punches him out there, he collects his first Double-A strikeout.
Yeah, you know, there's no more valuable weapon for a pitcher to have than the ability to miss bats. And while time will tell if this prized prospect develops into a strikeout pitcher, he can now celebrate his first at this level no matter what.
Rolando Guzman comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Oh, up around the chin there. 2-0. The pitch. Good sharp slider there, and he couldn't catch up to it. 2-1 now.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you've got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
Yeah, making back-to-back strikeouts here to start the inning. So much for the top of the lineup setting the table.
Teddy Kalita will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Now here's the pitch. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. Rua is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Darryl Wang leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Designated hitter, Darryl.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Efren Navarro will be the batter. Fastball in there for a called strike. Here it comes. Hit pretty well as this is out toward deep center. And 2 quick outs here in the second. Edgar Morales will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Alexis Castellano will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. In there for strike 1, 0-1. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count. He's set, now the pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more on opening day after this. Brendan Young is ready to go here as we begin the third. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. And this time the fastball is by him, and that'll even things out at 1-1. And the pitch. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first down of these.
Do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and play off.
Here's the 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Out of play. Here's another 1-2. Here's a check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. And there's out number 2. Jeremy Wolf will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Now here's the pitch. And this is lined right back up the middle. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Rolando Guzman will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Teddy Kalita will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Right fielder, Teddy
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys really throwing the ball well.
It's rare to see a double-A guy with a slider this good.
I mean, that thing is legit. That pitch alone, that might be enough to get him to the show one of these days.
Into the box, Darryl Wang. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And sometimes you can mistake being patient for being passive. I mean, unless he was really fooled there, that's a pitch he needs to be swinging at.
Throw gets him 2 down. Efren Navarro will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. The pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. And we are tied 0-0. Edgar Morales will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Catcher, Edgar Morales.
Here's the first offering. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
Alexis Castellano will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Here's a fly ball now, lifted in the air out to right. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th. Brendan Young will get another shot, called out on strikes his first time around.
Water! Get your water here! Here we go, right now, fellas. Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
First pitch coming. In there, 0-1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Sticks with the fastball here as he forges ahead 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really...
I'm sorry to interrupt, but that's the 3rd strike and the 3rd out. Side is retired. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Alfredo Marte will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Alfredo Marte.
Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Jeremy Wolf will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Swing and a liner, but foul. Comes set. Now the pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
And so far, this has been the theme all afternoon. Strike 1, strike 2, take a hike. I mean, there have been times where he's made it look incredibly effortless out there, and that was another one.
Into the box now, Rolando Guzman. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Ware is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Teddy Kalita will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And that's in there for strike 1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Well, it's just game 1 of this series, but you almost have to wonder if they forgot to pack their offense when they got on the plane. It's been nowhere to be found so far.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. And we still have no score. Darryl Wang will stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. Neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
And if you're a fan of pitching, this has been the game for you. I mean, these two guys have both been exceptional so far. Just 2 runs allowed between both of them. And of course, makes the broadcasters awfully happy because this game has flown by.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Stepping in now, Efren Navarro. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And now pitch on the way. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
And I'll tell you, I like the way he's handling himself out there. Going after guys, working ahead in the count, just keeping the ball around the plate. All the things you want to see in a young pitcher.
Edgar Morales will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Rough Riders are out in front, 2-0. Alexis Castellano will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Well, the guy you see right there has been terrific. Well, will they let him work these final 2 innings?
Well, I think the pitch count is in his favor. Everybody pays a lot of attention to that. So barring a huge spike right here in the 8th, I don't see any reason why he can't get these final 6 outs.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Brendan Young will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Alfredo Marte comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
0-2, you gotta shorten up. Find some way at least to put the ball in play. You can't afford a strikeout here with an important run out there at second base.
And now here's the ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game. And he's going to get there, and he's in at third now as the tying run after the 1-out triple. DJ Esslinger will get the call here as he'll take over with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he definitely turned in the standout performance in this one. He finishes with an even 10 strikeouts, and he was instrumental in leading his guys to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. Rough Riders stand tall in the saddle. They win it 7-2. So long, everybody.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Rough Riders, 7 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Travelers, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base.